ISO/IEC 27001 Information Security Management System ISMS. Protect information, manage cyber risks, build digital trust. From URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited. Our email ID is info@urgsiso.com. Our mobile number is +917359458455. Hello everyone and welcome to URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited. In today's digital business environment, information has become one of the most valuable assets of an organization. Customer information, financial information, employee information, intellectual property, business strategies, engineering designs, contracts, supplier information, product data, cloud-based information, and confidential business communications. All of this information needs to be protected. But information security is no longer only about installing antivirus software or building a firewall. Modern organizations face increasingly complex risks, including cyber attacks, phishing, ransomware, unauthorized access, data leakage, insider threats, cloud security risks, weak passwords, third-party risks, social engineering, system failures, and many other threats. So the important question is, how can an organization establish a systematic approach to protecting its information? This is where ISO/IEC 27001 Information Security Management System, commonly known as ISMS, becomes highly valuable. In this video, we will explain what ISO/IEC 27001 is, what an information security management system means, why information security is important, the principle of confidentiality, integrity, and availability, information security risk assessment, statement of applicability, security controls, leadership and responsibilities, policies and procedures, people and awareness, incident management, business continuity, supplier security, internal audits, management review, control improvement, implementation steps, certification readiness, and how URGS can support your ISO/IEC 27001 journey. So let's begin. Chapter 1. What is ISO/IEC 27001? ISO/IEC 27001 is an international standard that specifies requirements for establishing, implementing, maintaining, and continually improving an information security management system. The purpose of an ISMS is to help an organization manage information security risks in a systematic and structured way. One important point is that ISO/IEC 27001 is not simply an IT standard. It is a management system standard. This means information security involves the entire organization. It involves top management, IT, human resources, finance, procurement, operations, legal and compliance, sales, engineering, production, and external suppliers and service providers. For example, consider a manufacturing company. Its information security risk may involve engineering drawings, production specifications, customer information, ERP systems, supplier databases, employee records, industrial control systems, and confidential commercial information. Similarly, a software company may need to protect source code, customer databases, cloud infrastructure, application credentials, intellectual property, and development environments. Therefore, ISO/IEC 27001 takes a broad and risk-based approach to information security. Chapter 2. The three core principles of information security. When discussing information security, three fundamental principles are extremely important. They are commonly known as CIA triad. CIA stands for confidentiality, I for integrity, A for availability. Let's understand each one. Confidentiality means that information should only be accessible to authorized people. For example, customer information should not be accessible to every employee. Salary information should be restricted. Confidential contracts should be protected. Passwords should remain confidential. Integrity means protecting information from unauthorized modification or destruction. Imagine a financial record is changed without authorization, or an engineering drawing is modified incorrectly, or a production parameter is manipulated. Such incidents can create serious consequences. Availability means ensuring that authorized users can access information and systems when needed. Imagine a company's critical application becomes unavailable for 2 days. The consequences could include production delays, customer service disruption, financial losses, and reputational damage. Therefore, an effective ISMS needs to address confidentiality, integrity, and availability together. Chapter 3, Why ISO/IEC 27001 is important. Let's now understand why organizations are implementing ISO/IEC 27001. First, protection of information. Organizations can establish structured controls for protecting important information assets. Second, risk management. ISO/IEC 27001 encourages organizations to identify information security risks and manage them systematically. Third, customer confidence. Customers increasingly want assurance that their information is being appropriately protected. ISO/IEC 27001 certification can demonstrate that an organization has implemented a recognized information security management framework. Fourth, business continuity. Information security is closely connected with business continuity. Organizations need to be prepared for events that could interrupt critical systems and services. Fifth, regulatory and contractual requirements. Organizations may have legal, regulatory, and contractual obligations related to information security and data protection. ISO/IEC 27001 can provide a structured framework for managing relevant security requirements. Sixth, competitive advantage. For technology companies, SaaS providers, IT service organizations, and organizations handling sensitive information, demonstrating strong information security practices can become an important business advantage. Now, Chapter 4, Understanding Information Security Risk. One of the most important concepts in ISO/IEC 27001 is risk management. Organizations need to understand what information do we have, where is it stored, who has access, what threats exist, what vulnerabilities exist, what could happen if something goes wrong, and what controls are needed. Let's take an example. Suppose a company stores customer information in a cloud platform. Potential threats may include unauthorized access, compromised credentials, misconfiguration, data leakage, malware, or service interruption. The organization needs to evaluate the relevant risks. Risk assessment can help determine the likelihood of an event, the potential consequences, the significance of the risk, and the appropriate treatment. The organization can then decide whether to reduce the risk, avoid the risk, share or transfer the risk, or accept the risk under appropriate conditions. The risk-based approach is fundamental to an effective ISMS. Chapter 5, Information Assets and Asset Management. An organization cannot protect information effectively unless it understands what information and supporting assets it has. And information assets may include databases, documents, contracts, software, source code, customer records, intellectual property, email systems, servers, cloud services, laptops, mobile devices, network infrastructure, and other information processing resources. Organizations should understand who owns the asset, where is it located, who uses it, how important is it, what information does it contain, what security requirements apply, and what could happen if it were compromised. Asset classification can also be useful. For example, public, internal, confidential, highly confidential. The exact classification categories should be appropriate to the organization. The objective is to ensure that information receives protection appropriate to its value and risk. Chapter 6, ISO/IEC 27001 Security Controls. ISO/IEC 27001 includes a structured set of information security controls that organizations can consider based on their risks and requirements. The controls cover areas such as organizational security, people security, physical security, technological security, access control, cryptography, supplier relationships, incident management, business continuity, system development, and other information security areas. Let's look at some examples. Access control. Organizations need to control who can access information and systems. This may involve user IDs, authentication, password controls, multi-factor authentication, role-based access, privileged access management, and periodic access reviews. Cryptography. Encryption can help protect sensitive information during storage or transmission. Physical security. Information security also includes physical protection. Examples include access-controlled offices, server rooms, CCTV, visitor management, environmental controls, and protection against physical threats. Technology security. Organizations may implement firewalls, endpoint protection, security monitoring, vulnerability management, backup systems, network segmentation, and other technical controls. Supplier security. Third-party organizations can create information security risks. Therefore, supplier relationships should be managed appropriately. Chapter 7. Statement of Applicability. One important document associated with ISO/IEC 27001 implementation is the Statement of Applicability, commonly known as the SOA. The Statement of Applicability helps demonstrate which relevant controls have been considered and whether they are applicable to the organization. It can also provide information about why a control is included, why a control may not be applicable, and the implementation status of relevant controls. The SOA should be aligned with the organization's information security risks and requirements. It should not simply be treated as a checklist. The objective is to demonstrate that the organization's control selection is based on actual business and information security requirements. This is why risk assessment and statement of applicability are closely connected. Chapter 8. People Awareness and Information Security Culture. Technology alone cannot protect an organization. People are one of the most important components of information security. An organization may have advanced cybersecurity systems, but if employees click suspicious links, share passwords, use unauthorized applications, leave sensitive documents exposed, ignore security procedures, or fail to report incidents, the organization can still face serious risks. Therefore, awareness and training are critical. Employees should understand how to create and protect passwords, how to identify phishing emails, how to handle confidential information, how to use company devices, how to report security incidents, how to protect portable devices, and how to follow organizational security policies. Training should be relevant to people's roles. For example, IT administrators may require advanced technical security training, while general employees may need practical cybersecurity awareness. Chapter 9. Information Security Incident Management. Even organizations with strong controls may experience security incidents. An incident could involve phishing, malware, ransomware, unauthorized access, lost equipment, data leakage, system compromise, or accidental disclosure. Organizations therefore need an appropriate information security incident management process. This process may include incident identification, reporting, initial assessment, containment, investigation, response, recovery, communication, evidence preservation where appropriate, and lessons learned. For example, if an employee receives a suspicious email and clicks a malicious link, the organization should have a defined process for reporting and responding to the incident. A mature organization does not wait until an incident occurs before deciding what to do. It prepares in advance. Now Chapter 10. Business Continuity and Information Security. Information security and business continuity are closely connected. Organizations need to consider what happens when critical systems become unavailable. For example, what happens if the main server fails? What happens if ransomware affects critical systems? What happens if a data center becomes unavailable? What happens if a critical cloud service experiences an outage? The organization should consider appropriate backups, recovery processes, redundancy, disaster recovery management arrangements, business continuity plans, and testing. Backups should also be protected. A backup that is easily accessible to an attacker may not provide adequate protection against certain threats. Therefore, recovery capabilities should be designed according to business requirements and information security risks. Chapter 11. Internal Audit and Management Review. An ISO/IEC 27001 system should be monitored and evaluated regularly. This is where internal audits become important. An internal audit can evaluate whether the ISMS is properly implemented, policies are followed, risk assessments are maintained, controls are operating, security incidents are addressed, employees are trained, supplier risks are managed, assets rights are reviewed, and corrective actions are effective. The purpose of an internal audit should not simply be to find mistakes. It should help the organization identify opportunities for improvement. Management review. Senior management should periodically review the performance of the ISMS. Management may consider audit results, security incidents, risk status, performance indicators, customer feedback, changes in technology, changes in legal or contractual requirements, supplier performance, and opportunities for improvement. This ensures that information security remains aligned with business priorities. Chapter 12, Control Improvement. Cybersecurity threats continuously evolve. New technologies create new opportunities but also new risks. Cloud computing, artificial intelligence, remote working, mobile service devices, IoT, automation, and digital transformation can all introduce new information security challenges. Therefore, an ISMS cannot remain static. Organizations need to continually review risks, improve controls, update policies, train employees, monitor threats, learn from incidents, conduct audits, and improve processes. Control improvement is one of the fundamental principles of an effective management system. Chapter 13, ISO/IEC 27001 Implementation Roadmap. Let us now look at a practical implementation roadmap. Step 1, define the ISMS scope. Determine which locations, departments, systems, processes, and information are included. Step 2, understand organizational context. Identify relevant internal and external issues and interested party requirements. Step 3, identify information assets. Understand what information and supporting assets need protection. Step 4, conduct information security risk assessment. Identify threats, vulnerabilities, impacts, and risks. Step 5, establish risk treatment. Determine appropriate controls and actions for addressing identified risks. Step 6, develop the statement of applicability. Document the organization's approach to relevant security controls. Step 7, develop policies and procedures. Establish the necessary information security policies, processes, and controls. Step 8, implement security controls. Implement appropriate organizational, people, physical, and technological controls. Step 9, training and awareness. Ensure employees understand their information security responsibilities. Step 10, monitor and measure. Establish appropriate information security performance indicators. Step 11, conduct internal audit. Evaluate the effectiveness and conformity of the ISMS. Step 12, management review. Review system performance and identify improvements. Step 13, corrective action and control improvement. Address identified weaknesses and continually improve the ISMS. Step 14, certification readiness. Once the ISMS is effectively implemented and sufficient evidence is available, the organization can prepare for an independent certification audit if certification is desired. Now Chapter 14, how URGS can support your ISO/IEC 27001 journey. At URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited, we support organizations seeking to strengthen their information security management systems. Our services can include ISO/IEC 27001 gap assessment. We help organizations identify gaps between existing practices and applicable ISMS requirements. ISO/IEC 27001 consultancy and implementation support. We support organizations in developing and implementing a structured information security management system. Information security risk assessment. We support organizations in identifying, evaluating, and treating information security risks. ISMS documentation. We support the development and improvement of policies, procedures, risk registers, asset registers, statement of applicability, plans, records, and other relevant ISMS documentation. Awareness and training. We provide ISO/IEC 27001 awareness and professional training programs. Internal auditor training. We help organizations develop competent personnel capable of auditing their ISMS. Internal audit support. We support organizations in evaluating implementation and identifying the improvement opportunities. Certification readiness support. We help organizations prepare their ISMS and objective evidence for independent certification assessment. Our objective is not simply to help organizations achieve a certificate. Our focus is to help organizations establish an effective, risk-based, and continually improving information security management system. At last, conclusion. ISO/IEC 27001 is ultimately about protecting information and managing information security risks in a systematic way. It is about asking what information is important to our organization, what could go wrong, what are the consequences, what controls do we need, are those controls effective, and how can we continually improve our security. Whether you are a technology company, SaaS provider, IT/ITES organization, financial institution, healthcare organization, manufacturing company, engineering organization, government-related entity, or any organization handling valuable information, ISO/IEC 27001 can provide a structured framework for managing information security. If your organization is planning ISO/IEC 27001 implementation, training, internal audit, risk assessment, or certification readiness, URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited can support your journey. For more information, contact URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited. Our email ID is info@urgsiso.com. Our mobile number is +91 73 59 45 8455. Consultancy, implementation, training, internal audit, certification support. If you found this video useful, please like the video, share it with your professional network, and subscribe to our channel for more videos on ISO standards, cyber security, information security, auditing, compliance, certification, and professional training. Thank you for watching. This is URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited. Protect information, manage cyber risk, build digital trust. See you in the next video. Thank you.